Kelly and Ryan. Ryan Seacrest would like you to spell Seacrest.
See?
Watch live
Monday morning at 9 on ABC-7.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
The following edition of Channel 7 Eyewitness News aired earlier this evening and was recorded for rebroadcast at this time. Now, New York's #1 news. Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Another gun massacre, this time in Virginia. A longtime public employee walks into work and starts firing.
Here's what we know about the victims. The shooter's co-workers running for their lives, some barricading themselves in their offices. Tonight, 12 of them are dead and at least 4 more right now in surgery.
As for the heavily armed shooter, he was killed during a long gun battle with police. Cops say he purchased his weapons legally. Eyewitness News reporter Stefan Kim in the newsroom with new information from Virginia Beach officials holding a news conference within the last 90 minutes. Stefan.
Gunshot wound 2405 Courthouse Drive. Callers advising of a male in front of building 2, possibly shot.
A frantic scene with officers in Virginia Beach descending on calls of an active shooter in a municipal building. Workers nearby, shaken, told the shelter inside.
We heard shooting, but we didn't think it was actually at the courthouse because it was kind of muffled.
Still actively hearing gunshots.
We have any idea what the shooter's at. I'm going in. All units. He's on the second floor. Shooter on second floor. Detectives coming through the garage, Sally Port. Shots fired, second floor. He's going up the steps.
The carnage happening just after 4 p.m. Josh Chapin from our sister station, WTVD, on his way right now to talk to people who survived the gunfire.
Witnesses are describing a frantic scene and say it all felt like a dream. People hiding under desks, and the only thing they could hear was gunshots.
Officials say the suspect is a longtime city employee of public utilities who immediately began to indiscriminately fire upon victims.
It was a long gun battle between those 4 officers and that suspect. We've recovered a .45 caliber handgun with multiple extended magazines that were emptied at the time. The suspect was reloading extended magazines in that handgun, firing at victims throughout the building and at our officers.
Police officials say officers struck the suspect and immediately rendered first aid, but the suspect succumbed to his injuries. Authorities have identified the suspect, but are not yet releasing his name until his family is notified.
We're going to mention his name once, and then he will be forever referred to as the suspect, because our focus now is the dignity and respect to the victims in this case.
Our hearts ache over the senseless violence that has been inflicted upon the Virginia Beach community.
Today is Virginia Beach's darkest hour. A senseless crime happened and imposed tremendous grief upon the people of Virginia Beach.
A Virginia Beach police officer was shot but saved by his bulletproof vest. Still no motive at this time. Back to you guys.
All right, Stefan, just so tragic. The story is still obviously developing. We're learning new details overnight about the victims and what happened. And as we do, we'll have updates anytime online and, of course, on Eyewitness News tomorrow morning beginning at 6 a.m.
Sheer terror and pandemonium in the subways today after a teenager threw a firecracker on a northbound F train. Riders feared it was something more sinister and made a run for cover. Many of them ditched their shoes and left behind their belongings. Police believe the teen was with a group. They could all face felony charges. Transit Authority President Andy Byford calls them mindless idiots and promises to, in his words, nail them.
Mr. Byford also expressing dismay over a separate incident today in the subways. Video on social media shows 17 people were trapped in an elevator for an hour and 20 minutes. This was at the East 72nd Street station during the morning rush hour. They were trying to take the elevator down to the Q train. Byford says he'll be having a conversation with the contractor who maintains that elevator.
There's a number of reasons why it might have got stuck, but the bottom line is, we're going to hold them to account. I do not want my customers trapped in elevators, period.
Pfeiffer says firefighters were on scene almost immediately, so he says there was no panic. Lee?
All right, time for AccuWeather. A little less than an hour left in May. Can you believe it? The first weekend of June's actually looking pretty decent. Tomorrow's the more dependable day just because most of the area sees dry weather during the daylight hours. Showers could show up on Sunday in some places as early as midday, most places in the afternoon hours. Pretty nice day today, right? 80 degrees, obviously, after a few severe weather days. It was a really nice change of pace. Still felt a little humidity in the air, and it's been a very comfortable night in the 60s and lower 70s. On the satellite, it's mainly clear, but if you look closely, there's a little gray film on the southern part of the screen here. That's because there's severe weather down to the south over the Middle Atlantic and Carolinas, and some of that low cloudiness gets drawn toward the coastline tomorrow morning, so don't be surprised to see that. But our eyes really turn to the north this weekend. This front snaking to our north will bring a couple of threats of showers over the weekend that we'll highlight. Meanwhile, not bad, actually, at the beach. We're actually in pretty good shape at the AccuWeather Beach Club. 8 is the UV index. The burn time about 20 minutes. Don't forget the sunblock. And the winds will be out of the east tomorrow at about 5. Light chop. Just watch for those low visibilities in the morning. Otherwise, nice in the afternoon. The water is still really chilly. A lot of the weekend is dry at the beach, but inland we could have storms. We'll time that with the Futurecast. 7-day AccuWeather forecast just a few minutes away.
Okay, thank you, Lee. New tonight, police say 42-year-old Nathaniel James Booth approached an 82-year-old man yesterday afternoon in Hasbrook Heights and asked him for a ride. The man was reported missing when he didn't return home. Cops located the two men this morning in Hackensack and say the elderly man appeared disorientated and was taken to the hospital. He told police that he and the suspect, who was arrested for drug possession, have been driving around all night.
Another night of frustration for police and emotional turmoil for the family of a missing mother of 5 in Connecticut. 50-year-old Jennifer Doulos, last seen a week ago today. Cops in New Canaan tight-lipped about reports of blood found in her home and about her nasty divorce battle with her estranged husband. So what happened to this missing mom? In Connecticut with the latest, here's Eyewitness News reporter Diana Rocco.
The search for missing mother of 5, Jennifer Doulos, expanding north. Late Friday, authorities in Hartford were looking for clues in a storm drain and dumpsters there. The effort unsuccessful. Police also searching a home in Pound Ridge, New York, and Doulos' rental house in New Canaan, where, according to the Hartford Courant, investigators found traces of blood. A source saying, quote, "It appears the scene had been cleaned."
To hear something like this go on, it's not only a tragedy, but pretty much a surprise.
It's terribly sad. I feel horrible for her children and for her family.
The 50-year-old mother was last seen dropping off her children at school, and her estranged husband, Fotis Doulos, had been embroiled in a 2-year custody battle, both making vicious accusations.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
Yeah, I'm worried about my wife and kids.
In 2017, Fotis calling 911 when his wife allegedly took their kids without his knowledge. But Jennifer claiming, quote, "I'm terrified for my family's safety. He is dangerous."
Our car was found abandoned last week down by the running trails.
New Canaan police passing out flyers and stopping cars Friday outside the entrance to Waveney Park, where Doulos' car was found after she disappeared last Friday. They are hoping someone might have seen her. Police have extensively searched portions of the park, nearby marshland, and a pond. They are utilizing canine teams, drones, and a helicopter with high-tech equipment. Doulos' family issued a statement thanking the public for their support. Her children are with a family member protected by armed guards. Jennifer's family is still hoping for her safe return, but she has now been missing for a week. And in light of this new evidence, many in this quiet New Canaan town are fearing the very worst. In New Canaan, Connecticut, I'm Diana Rocco, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
A commuter alert for drivers who use I-95 in Stamford, Connecticut. Construction is now underway to replace a bridge near Exit 9 that carries Route 1 over I-95. All lanes of I-95 are closed in both directions in the area until Monday at 5 a.m. Drivers are being rerouted onto temporary roadways. They're warned to expect delays.
A New York cop today fighting back tears as she pleaded not guilty in a murder-for-hire plot at federal court in Suffolk County. Afterward, friends and relatives of Officer Valerie Cincinnelli left the courthouse, some also with tears in their eyes. The 12-year veteran officer who was once credited with foiling a bank robbery, now accused of trying to arrange a hit on her estranged husband and on her boyfriend's teenage daughter. She remains in federal custody, held without bail.
A toddler injured in a hit and run in New Jersey on Mother's Day tonight is finally home from the hospital. This is a new photo of 2-year-old Eno Jamison, who was discharged today from University Hospital in Newark. All smiles. She spent nearly 3 weeks there, recovering from a collapsed lung and fractured ribs. Surveillance video showed her being hit by a truck after wandering out of her home alone. A 26-year-old man was charged with driving with a suspended license.
An out-of-control box truck causing a lot of damage this afternoon in Brooklyn, hitting everything in its way, including 2 people. Newscapper 7 over the scene in the Bath Beach section. A wild ride ended when the driver rammed into a subway pillar. But before that, he hit the man and crashed into a restaurant. Then he struck a woman while backing up, and he also hit a van. The driver now in custody. No official reason why all this happened.
And if you've got a car with a radio button set to 95.5, you're going to hear something dramatically different the next time you press it. Tonight at 7, WPLJ said so long.
For one final time, from high above Madison Square Garden, this is the world-famous WPLJ, New York.
Wow.
A company called Educational Media Foundation bought the frequency. It is now playing Christian contemporary music under the name K-Love.
A possible hate crime in Harlem. New and next at 11, rainbow flags set on fire outside a gay bar in Harlem on the eve of Gay Pride Month. Coincidence or something evil? Also, we might soon be feeling President Trump's tariff crackdown on Mexico in the aisles at Costco. And rescuers pluck a woman from raging flood waters just in the nick of time.
Here we go. Wednesdays this summer, get ready for all new games and all new ways to lose your mind. First, press your luck with Elizabeth Banks. Followed by Card Sharks with Joel McHale. And Match Game with Alec Baldwin. It's a night of games you'll have to play to believe.
How can it be better than that?
Starting Wednesday, June 12th, all part of ABC's Summer Fun and Games.
Ready to go.
Summer is here. Enjoy all the fun the season has to offer on a new Toyota. Take advantage of big savings on our most popular models, like the all-new RAV4, stylish Highlander, sporty Camry, and more. Right now, get $500 Memorial Day lease bonus cash on Camry, or get $750 Memorial Day lease bonus cash on the all-new 2020 Corolla. But hurry, these savings end May 31st. Your summer starts here. Get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places.
The team to watch is on Channel 7 Eyewitness News at 5.
President Trump's threat to hit Mexican imports with escalating tariffs sent stock markets tumbling today. The Dow closed down roughly 355 points. Mr. Trump vowed to slap a 5% tariff on Mexican imports starting June 10th, then gradually raising those tariffs to 25% by October, unless Mexico stops the flow of Central American immigrants to the U.S. Such tariffs would hit many U.S. companies hard, and a big part of the cost would likely be passed right on to consumers. Meanwhile, shoppers at Costco may soon notice higher prices on everything from furniture to bikes and luggage thanks to the trade war with China. The retailer says it's working to reduce costs by sourcing goods from other countries.
Speaking of President Trump, he tweeted today he's going to officially kick off his re-election campaign on June 18th with a rally in Orlando, Florida. Of course, first-term presidents rarely ever stop campaigning, and indeed, Mr. Trump reportedly filed his re-election paperwork hours after his inauguration. With him at next month's rally will be the First Lady, as well as the Vice President and his wife.
On the eve of the beginning of Gay Pride Month, a hate crime investigation is now underway in Harlem. Someone set fire to 2 rainbow flags outside of a gay bar. The bar's owner tonight saying if someone's trying to send a message, he's not leaving. Here's Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger.
From a camera looking through the front door of this Harlem bar, you're about to see what police are calling an act of hate. First, the sneakers of a man kneeling down, then a faint glow that gets brighter and brighter until a woman walks into the bar to tell them something's on fire.
When it's on fire, I mean, they were really flaming and blazing.
Alexi Minko owns the Alibi Lounge and along with some employees ran out to stop the flames with the help of last night's rain. And that's when he realized what was burning.
Then it became obvious that it was a deliberate act it was a crime, a deliberate criminal act.
Alibi is a gay bar, and the man in the video had torched the 2 pride flags Minka has hung at his entrance every day for the 3 years he's been in business.
You feel violated. No one, thank God, was physically hurt, but emotionally, you start questioning yourself. You start wondering, is it us?
Cops returned to the bar this evening as they searched for surveillance video. The NYPD's Hate Crimes Task Force is now investigating what they suspect is an anti-gay crime, igniting profound fear on the eve of Pride Month.
What's the reason behind it? What is happening? Is there a message that someone is trying to send to us? It's a mix of emotions.
Police are keeping a presence here in front of the bar, standing guard through the night. Meanwhile, here at the door, these singed and tattered flags still stand. The owner's not getting rid of them anytime soon because he wants whoever did this to know he isn't going anywhere. In Harlem, Josh Einiger, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
A woman had to be plucked from the roof of her SUV after it got swept away by floodwaters in Arkansas. She had been driving near the Ozarks when the water pinned the vehicle to a bunch of boulders. Members of the State Game and Fish Commission brought her back to dry land. The waters have since receded.
Pets imperiled by the storms in Oklahoma now being flown to Chicago. Dozens of dogs and cats were shipped from shelters in the Tulsa area thanks to a group called Paws Chicago. Organizers of the effort made sure not a single animal has an owner who's looking for it. The plan is to put the pets up for adoption. Lee, obviously pets, big victims in all of these floods.
Yeah, what a great job by that organization. And pets must be frightened by that. A rare quiet night in the middle of the country. However, the severe threat returning over the weekend, tomorrow at times and into Sunday. Now, we're on the eastern edge of a front that's coming in. We're not going to have severe weather. We could have a couple of thunderstorms, though. Tomorrow will be late in the day, well north and west. And then on Sunday, it's from midday on, and we'll time that out in the FutureCast. New York City looks beautiful tonight. The East River really calm because of a fairly light wind. It's at 73 right now. West wind at about 3. The pressure on the rise, and the high today an even 85 degrees above average. We'll be in the upper 70s this weekend. There are your sunrise and sunset times. By the way, May came in a little below average in temperature and nearly 7 inches of rain, so above average there. Tomorrow's the better half of the weekend. Now, there's more sunshine. There's also a spot storm late, primarily north and west. In the evening, the northern western suburbs can get some. Now, Sunday's going to start dry, but I think starting midday, a couple of showers can pop up north and west, and then it would be more widespread later in the day into the evening hours. Then it's refreshing behind that system early next week. We may struggle to get to 70 on Monday and Tuesday, not feeling like June. Sunshine to start tomorrow, mixing with some clouds. Late day storm would be probably Poconos and Catskills, far northwest New Jersey. If it were to reach New York City, it would be in the evening hours. Air quality is going to be good. UV index is going to be an 8, lots of sun for a while, and then the pollen counts on the moderate to high side. So we're starting to see a little bit of low cloudiness. This is the northern fringe, a lot of severe weather. These are all hail and wind reports in Virginia and parts of the Carolinas. Now, that's shifting offshore, but some of the clouds get drawn northward. Meanwhile, there's a front here, and then there's a spin in the atmosphere up here, jet stream energy, and watch how it all works together. Get a little low cloudiness from the southern system tomorrow morning. A piece of this system races out tomorrow afternoon, but then a more organized batch comes in Sunday afternoon. Let's look at it closely on the zoomed-in view. Tomorrow morning, some low clouds, especially on the east end. Partly sunny, a spot storm late far north and west, and some of these showers and thunderstorms could make it to the Hudson Valley and northern New Jersey into the evening hours, maybe even down to the coast, 1 or 2 cells. Sunday's a little bit trickier. Start out with some low clouds. A scattered shower or two could pop up by late morning or midday, central New Jersey, Hudson Valley. In any one given spot, there's only about a 20% chance of that, but you have to allow something here north and west, even as early as late morning. Then late in the day, some stronger storms can start to come in, and they'll shift offshore during the evening hours. Tomorrow morning, mostly sunny, but watch out for some low clouds, especially east end of the island, along the coast, Connecticut coast, 64. Clouds break for sun, a spot storm very late in the day, north and west, we're up to 79. That's a nice day. 62, a spot evening storm. There's your Sunday forecast. Remember, I told you about that late morning threat, even west, but more likely later in the day and evening. Monday and Tuesday, refreshing, but only in the upper 60s, and then we'll warm coming up midweek. Amy Freeze and Jeff Smith will pick it up from here over the weekend. Monday morning, Sam Champion.
That's right.
Saturday's looking
4:30 a.m. Thank you, Lee.
You got it.
New and next at 11, Disneyland's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge officially opens to the public. Lee's not there. We'll take you inside. And a young girl lending a helping hand to her brother. It's part of our hashtag Be Kind campaign, and that's next.
Closed captioning is sponsored by Raymore and Flanagan. Find it, feel it, furnish it fast.
The Memorial Day sale at Mattress Firm ends Tuesday. It's your last chance to get a king mattress for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. Like a Serta memory foam mattress for just $397. Hurry in, your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm.
Gosh, it's such a beautiful day, but I wonder if it's keeping me from Optimum Spring Sale and all the online entertainment I could ever want.
I've got to get out of here. And back to my Optimum internet connection, which I got starting at just $24.99 a month. So now I have Optimum's award-winning internet, so I can stream, chat, shop, and game on any device, anywhere in my house. And based on FCC reporting, Optimum download speeds outperformed Verizon Fios 3 years in a row.
Not to mention that with Optimum internet, I don't have to worry since I can try it risk-free. It's a good thing I called 866-200-7278. Optimum even guaranteed that if I don't love it, they'll give me my money back. Plus, I get unlimited data with access to over 2 million Optimum Wi-Fi hotspots, so I can stay connected just about anywhere. I gotta tell someone about this deal, since it's only $24.99 a month for Optimum's award-winning internet with access to over 2 million Wi-Fi hotspots, and with no annual contract, only during Optimum Spring Sale. Call 866-200-7278 today, or visit optimum.com/speed.
The Memorial Day sale at Mattress Firm has been extended. Through Tuesday, get a free adjustable base with your qualifying mattress up to a $699 value free. Our customers are raving about this deal. Hurry in, your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm.
Tonight in our hashtag Be Kind campaign, a young woman helping to make sure her brother and his baseball team make it to Cooperstown. Sadhika and her friends from the language school in North Edison, New Jersey, holding a bake sale, raising hundreds of dollars and donating the money to her brother's baseball team so they can go to Cooperstown to participate in a baseball tournament there. Sadhika says she loves to bake and wanted to help out. Now that is being kind to her brother and his team. For more on our Be Kind campaign, be sure to log on to abc7ny.com/Be Kind. Your message will come directly to me.
There it goes. An exciting day at Disneyland for Star Wars fans. For the first time, members of the general public were able to enter the new interactive world of Galaxy's Edge. Look at them running. Lee's like, oh my goodness. Oh my. It transports guests to the fictional far-flung planet of Batuu along the galaxy's outer rim. It's the largest single-theme expansion ever in a Disney park. Disney, of course, is the parent company of WABC. We got to get you there later.
Do not mock the force show.
That was a great imitation, Sade. You weren't mocking anything except
the perfectly impersonation.
Ryan's up next with sports.
Nailed it. We've got a golf shot, and you got to see to believe. Plus, the Mets look for some better luck in Arizona, while the Yankees and Red Sox had to wait an extra day to start their series, and for the Bombers, it was worth the wait. Highlights next in sports.
Mondays can be fun.
Oh, I don't know if I believe that.
They can next live with Adam Scott from Big Little Lies. And we kick off Lil Champions Week with the Spelling Bee Champ. Spell Seacrest.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Next live with Kelly and Ryan.
Ryan Seacrest would like you to spell Seacrest.
See?
Watch live.
Monday morning at 9 on ABC-7.
Lines to go, all shade sale. It's like the Home Goods Holy Grail. Every shade from our entire collection. 25% off the entire selection. If that's not enough to make your heart go flutter, on top of all shades, we're throwing in shutters. And try our new free shop at home service.
Family Care provides mosquito protection with a dry formula that's not oily or greasy, so you can keep living life your way. Off, live on. SC Johnson.
Hey, babe, what's the password for the cable bill?
Rollerblade King 22, capital K.
Okay. What about the phone bill?
It's the entire alphabet backwards. ZYX.
I got it. What about electric?
Shrimp. Lobster?
It didn't work.
Try all seafood.
The words all seafood or like Different seafoods.
No, just work your way through the ocean and,
What?
Forget all your passwords. Bill Pay on the TD Bank mobile app keeps all your bills in one place. TD Bank, unexpectedly human.
This summer, there's no sleep till Brooklyn. Rock out with ABC-7 at the Brick Celebrate Brooklyn Festival. The best shows every week at the Prospect Park Band Shell, kicking off June 4th with Patti LaBelle. Check out the full schedule at abc7ny.com.
Lines to go, all shade sale. It's like the home goods holy grail. Every shade from our entire collection. 25% off the entire selection. If that's not enough to make your heart go flutter, on top of all shades, we're throwing in shutters. And try our new free shop at home service.
I would say the Yankees win, but Lee's already sensitive. So
Good night for the home team. Great night for a ball game. They had to wait an extra day, but the Yankees and Red Sox took the field for the first of 17 games remaining between the division rivals this season. And here's something you don't see every day, just the umpires, the managers, and Big Bird as we celebrate 50 years of Sesame Street. Rafael Devers, he knows how to get to J-Happ. The rocket to right, his 8th of the season. Now, you tell me what's more impressive, the hit by Devers or the catch by this young man out in right center. Well played. Bombers answered in the third. DJ LeMahieu with the double into the gap in right. Gio Urshela, come on down. We were tied at 1. He wasn't done either in the 5th. Get out of here. After the game, Aaron Boone said of LeMahieu, he's here to rip your heart out. He did just that tonight against Chris Sale and the Sox. Sorry, Lee. 4-1 the final. Yankees now lead Boston by 8.5 games in the AL East. The Mets' West Coast swing shifted to the desert tonight with the first of 3 against the Diamondbacks, and here's a Kodak moment. Michael Conforto sharing a laugh with his old buddy Wilmer Flores. Mets got on the board first. Todd Frazier with the little bloop to center. Conforto comes around to score, and just like that, it was 1-0 good guys. Next batter, Adeiny Echeverria. He's been red hot and keeps it rolling. The old 412-foot double off the wall in dead center. 2-run score right now. Mets lead the D-backs 3-1 in the 6th inning. Hey, the play of the day comes from the college ranks. UConn taking on Nebraska. NCAA tournament. Huskies third baseman David Langer is fighting the sun, but here comes Anthony Prado out of nowhere to make the diving catch. Worth another look. Prado's considered one of the top defensive shortstops in Division I, and he showed you why right there. To the NBA, where the Warriors and Raptors will have to wait until Sunday night for Game 2 of the finals. Now, according to Vegas, the Raptors were favorites in last night's Game 1, but you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone who thought Pascal Siakam and company would put on a show like they did against the defending champs. But Golden State's been here a time or two, and they're not about to press the panic button.
We've been up 3-1 and lost a series. We've been down 3-1 and won a series, everything in between. So nothing's going to catch these guys off guard.
Can the Raptors do it again? Game 2 of the NBA Finals from Toronto Sunday night right here at 8 on Channel 7. And finally, we hit the links round 2 at the Memorial. One of those days for Tiger Woods. Looks like the perfect approach on 18. The chip shot rolling, and what? Tiger shot an even par. He's 2 under for the tournament, 7 shots behind the leaders. And speaking of unfortunate landing spots, Justin Thomas with the shot on 18, and check out where this one lands. Off the green, into the clubhouse, and onto a patio chair. He had to play it as it lies. No, he didn't. He was given a drop, and with double bogey 18, Thomas would miss the cut. How about that?
Okay. All right. Thanks, Brian. We'll be right back.
It's your Me Time. GMA at 7. Live with Kelly and Ryan at 9. Rachel at 10. The View at 11. And Strahan and Sarah at 1. Your Me Time. ABC 7.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Thanks to your support, you've helped make MyPillow become one of the fastest growing companies in America. Over the last 12 years, you've helped MyPillow create thousands of jobs right here in the USA. Every MyPillow is made with passion here in my home state of Minnesota to ensure you get the best sleep of your life.
One of the things that I really like about MyPillow is the support. It gives my neck a little hug.
I've never slept better in my life. What's better than a great night's sleep?
Sleep is one of the most important things to your health, and MyPillow is one of the most important things to your sleep. Call or go online now. Take advantage of my 2-pack special. Use the promo code and get 2 MyPillows for just $69.98. That's only $34.99 a pillow. Call or go online now. I tried every pillow, from expensive down pillows that just went flat to fiber-filled pillows that rebound every time you move your head. I even tried those memory foam pillows, and the curve did not match my neck, and it probably won't match yours. That's why I invented MyPillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck supported and aligned.
When I got my pillow, I'm asleep almost immediately.
That's it for us for now. Thanks for watching. I'm Bill Ritter.
And I'm Sade Bitterin-Wall.
And I'm Ryan Field.
And I'm reminding you the YAI Central Park Challenge is in Central Park tomorrow morning. Bill Ritter is hosting that. And Sade, you don't know the power of the dark side, and you will.
Wow. He is serious about Star Wars.
No more rides.
Jimmy Kimmel's next.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
The preceding edition of Channel 7 Eyewitness News aired earlier this evening and was recorded for rebroadcast at this time. Is Eyewitness News.